I'm Hank Teverbaugh. I work for a company called Core Entertainment. Me and Bill Siddons are representing artists in management, currently working with Naturally Seven, who are the world's greatest vocal group. They've toured the world with Michael Bublé. I work with Leon Russell's estate, the legendary songwriter, performer, piano player who's played on everybody's record, wrote some of the greatest songs in the history of rock and roll, and put on one of the best shows that you can see. When I first started looking at Jaxsta, some of the things that I noticed were just how well categorized it was in terms of being able to see a recording and then see this was a songwriter recording, this was a featured artist recording, a musician recording, producer recording, that kind of thing. Okay, what's surprising me? What covers of songs that my artist wrote didn't I know about, and figuring out where it was that my artist had worked that I wasn't aware of and what I could then do with that information. Because of the situation that we were in with the pandemic, trying to figure out how can artists continue to get paid when they're not out on the road. A big part of that was diving into all of the various royalty streams that are available now in terms of not just songwriting royalties on the mechanical and the performance side, but also on the musician side, whether it's through the AFM union in the United States or various neighboring rights societies, because we live in a world now where music is used in so many different ways that artists get paid in a lot more different ways now, and there's a lot more sources of revenue. And when you're not looking, you typically aren't receiving those income streams. So to be able to kind of use Jaxsta as a tool to know where I might not be looking. How have these songs been used? How have these recordings been used the artists have been a part of? And where might we be able to find a little bit extra cash when it's really needed? In some cases it was a major income source for artists over the last 12 months during a time when income was desperately needed. So Jaxsta is a great tool for doing that, and one that I continue to use to find new sources of revenue for my artists.